Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Locals fury at Angela Rayner's plans for £250 Pylon payment. Campaigners have accused the government of bribing communities with token money off their electricity bills in return for destruction of their local environment with pylons. Angela Rayner has set out plans for households living within half a kilometer of new or upgraded power systems, such as pylons, to get access to a bill discount scheme, giving them up to £2,500 on bills over 10 years, equivalent to a yearly payment of £250. Rosie Pearson, of the Essex-Suffolk-Norfolk Pylons Action Group, said, "Bribing communities with token money off their electricity bills and new playgrounds in return for destruction of their local environment and businesses has been deeply unpopular since the concept was first proposed. Instead, we need to see alternatives to pylons considered and consulted on. When projects do go ahead, residents and businesses need to be fully compensated for their financial losses. Community benefits must not be confused with compensation. Project developers must not be allowed to pay to destroy nature. Our community members are treated to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. You can check out at any time. Read our privacy policy. The government's payment scheme is expected to be in place from 2026 and apply to new onshore, above-ground transmission cables and substations, as well as some major upgrades. Developers will also be urged to fund projects like sports clubs, educational programs, or leisure facilities, as part of efforts to reward communities that host new infrastructure. Deputy Prime Minister and Housing Secretary Angela Rayner said, "This government's planning and infrastructure bill will slash energy bills for local people living near new projects, so they benefit as we drive forward in our mission to achieve a more prosperous and energy-secure future for the next generation." The planning reforms are part of a drive to create a homegrown clean energy network and meet the government's target to build 1.5 million homes this Parliament. Housing and Planning Minister Alex Norris said on Monday that communities need to share the benefits of the government's transition towards clean energy. He said, "If you're making that sacrifice of having some of the infrastructure in your community, you should get some of the money back. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy." So we're making that commitment, £250 a year if you are near those pylons. We think that's a fair balance between people who are making that commitment to the country. They should be rewarded for that. Sir Keir Starmer has repeatedly vowed to put builders not blockers first. The Prime Minister announced earlier this year that unarguable cases that are legally challenged will only be able to be brought back to the courts once, rather than the previous 3 times. Officials are set to consult on removing Sport England, the Theatres Trust, and the Garden History Society from the list of bodies legally required to be consulted on planning decisions, while the scope of others who get to give input is set to be narrowed.